James Bond.
Say what again? I dare you. I double dare you, motherfucker. Say what one more goddamn time. Humans sacrifice, dogs and cats living together. Vegetarian. Wow. Can you dig it? Can you dig it? Can you dig it?
Hey guys, welcome back to the Lucid Nightmare. I'm your host as always, Jay Schatzer, and today I've got a classically fantastic flick lined up for us. It is Ubaldo Ragona's 1964 hit, and also a great Vincent Price flick. It is The Last Man on Earth, and if you haven't seen this one, check it out because it's fantastic. So let's get right into it. Here is The Last Man on Earth. The Last Man on Earth is an amazingly classic film starring the iconic horror actor Vincent Price in all of his morbid glory. Showcasing an array of desolate locations and horror-infused situations, The Last Man on Earth is an astounding vision packed with enough macabre flavor to make any genre lover stand up and cheer. The film follows a man by the name of Dr. Robert Morgan, who appears to be the only man left on Earth. Lost in a landscape of destruction and despair, Morgan is forced to scour the dilapidated city in order to hunt down the only living things left in the world, a vampiric race of survivors who want nothing but to destroy him. Hunter by day and prey by night, Morgan lives out his life in mundane routine. That is until he stumbles across another survivor who might hold the key to turning everything back around and restoring civilization. The Last Man on Earth stars Vincent Price as Dr. Robert Morgan, the lonely sole survivor of a worldwide plague. Doomed to spend the rest of his life alone, Vincent infuses a sympathetic touch to this tormented character, helping us really care about the outcome of Robert Morgan and the overall fate of humanity. This should come to no surprise to anyone that knows of Vincent Price's acting prowess, for he is the undisputed king of horror. From House on Haunted Hill, to The Tingler, to House of Usher, to Pit and the Pendulum, to The Tomb of Ligeia, the list goes on, and The Last Man on Earth is his crowning achievement in my opinion. In this particular film, he is center stage in almost the entire runtime of the movie, allowing Price to really shine as the driving force of the film. He thrives on the spotlight as we are swept up into this mad world of death and survival, all helmed by Vincent Price's outstanding acting chops. There's a reason why Price is so heralded as an actor, and he proves it without a shadow of a doubt in this flick. As for the overall look of the film, director Ubaldo Ragona does a fantastic job in showcasing an array of apocalyptic locales that truly gift that sense of dread onto the audience. Ruined-filled landscapes, lifeless cityscapes, and unsettling vistas are all presented in this black and white beauty of a film, and Ragona lenses it all to perfection. It's a sight to behold, and tremendously allows the audience to entirely be swept up in the validity of the cinematic world on display. At the time this film came out, there wasn't anything out there like it, and the artistic way in which Ragona presented the world made for a rather impactful viewing at the time of its release. Another intriguing aspect of the film is its method of blending vampire lore within its end-of-the-world scenario. Never really coming out and saying that the infected are indeed vampires, the film subtly reveals the iconic imagery that we've come to know of these blood-sucking freaks. From rings of garlic, crucifixes, the use of mirrors, and stakes through the heart, the entire breadth of vampire lore is on display, and I found it refreshing and inspiring to see these classic ideas juxtaposed against this more modern landscape of decayed urban life amidst a worldwide plague. In the end, the unorthodox combination makes for a splendid blend as it showcases Vincent Price as a Van Helsing type character, hunting vampires by day and boarding up by night. The result is breathtaking, making the film one of Vincent Price's most enjoyable flicks. The Last Man on Earth is without a doubt an unstoppable juggernaut of a flick, filled with emotion and heart on its horror-laced sleeve. Drenched in atmosphere and oozing in gothic style, the film is a tremendous example of a moody genre film that morphs its content into an amalgam of various horror elements, creating something entirely unique and exceptionally bold. Vincent Price does an expert job in the role of Dr. Robert Morgan, and his centralized performance is one for the record books, as he showcases a wide array of emotions and over-the-top moments that never leave the film feeling boring or mundane. The inclusion of vampire lore mixed with the end-of-the-world scenario is an inspired one, and the end result is a thing of morbid beauty. The overall look and feel of the film is haunting at best, and Ubaldo Ragona does a tremendous job infusing all the gothic tone that this movie can handle. If you're looking for a classic horror film that genuinely innovates in its attempt to tell a story, then The Last Man on Earth is your flick. It's exceptionally haunting and thoroughly enjoyable in all aspects. To put it plain and simple, The Last Man on Earth is atmospheric vampire horror at its best. And there it is, guys, The Last Man on Earth. Just an exceptional film and one of Vincent Price's absolute bests. I know if you've seen it, you're a fan of it, so if you haven't seen it, check it out as soon as possible. Just get on it as soon as possible. But guys, that's it for me today. Hope you enjoyed that movie review, and I hope you like what I'm doing here. If you do, please like and subscribe if you haven't already. And if you have time, leave a comment below because I would love to hear from you. But until then, guys, I will see you at the next movie review. Take care.